I was so busy today and so filled with gratitude, I almost forgot to film this because I've just been so busy with recycling, getting things done. Wow. And I had a big and amazing epiphany while I was doing the recycling collecting. And I'm just like, whoa. Okay, so I think I mentioned yesterday that I had this major epiphany for doing a podcast and doing Instagram. Today, it even got bigger, and I'm just in awe. So, I did a lot of work today. I had very little rest. I'm disheveled mess, and right now I am so happy that I've gotten everything accomplished that I really don't care. Um, I did 2 hours in the morning of study and work, and then I did 2 hours again this afternoon and work, and then I went on ahead and did recycling. There was not really any rest. That's a big no-no. I should be doing 2 hours in the day because and this morning I didn't wake up when I expected, so I kind of have to give that a little tick that I did get a little extra sleep. It was more than I wanted to by an hour and a half. That's almost 2 hours, right? Anyhow, so what happened is that I have been gifted different monetary amounts, and I knew that they weren't for me. I didn't know what they were for, but I knew they were not. I mean, they were given to me, but they were not. I knew there was a purpose. I just couldn't figure out what. I was like, oh. So I remember I preach faith, hope, and love. I preach it. I just, faith, hope, and love. So tonight I went on a faith walk while I was doing recycling, which I do, especially when my brain is just, there's so much positivity. And I'm like, okay, what do I do with this? I'm so in gratitude. It finally came to me. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I know what I'm supposed to do with it now. Terry Savelle Foy Ministry supports um, and they have a ministry and they support helping women get out of human trafficking. And I am all about it because I am a survivor myself of human trafficking, and I didn't know I was part of it. In fact, when it happened, it took me 20 plus years to go, oh, okay. Um, Yeah, 20 plus years. And I've been out of it for roughly 20 plus years. I was rescued from it. And that's what her ministry does. She rescues women from it. So I knew as soon as I figured it out, I'm like, yep, that's what I'm doing. Yep, I got this. Then all of a sudden it just started coming to me, all of these different pieces, and um, sowing seed and talking about these things. And I'm going, okay, I'm having faith. I'm having hope. I know that I've been really needing a truck, and I know why. I know I've been really needing a camper to go on the back of the truck, and I know why. Now it's even more clear. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing it like playing like a TV show. Just, okay, I know what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Now I'm walking on faith, hope, and filled with love that this whole thing is going to come and prosper. Living the repurposed life. And I could not figure it out. It was like, I just felt it yesterday. Living the repurposed life. But recycling, that is repurposing. But it's bigger. It's so much bigger than that. And I was like, oh my gosh, it is so much bigger than that. Because when women get out of that situation, they have to find a new purpose in life. They might have had a purpose before it happened, but as soon as that hits, all the purpose that you've ever had, all the purpose, all the desires get tanked. Not allowed to even think about them. You have to throw them away as though they're garbage. You are taught you are basically a nothing. And all of a sudden, you have to find your purpose again. Just like this recycling, you you turn it in and you find new life in it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to love you, and I'm going to leave you with this one. That I had a big aha moment tonight. And I'm just going on a whole bunch of faith, a whole bunch of prayers, and a whole bunch of hope. And just knowing that this is going to come together the way it's supposed to. Short, sweet, and to the point. I knew that I was supposed to have a nonprofit ministry, and I'm beginning to see it coming to fruition. And I had no idea. And it just started to boom, boom, boom. And then now this is how crazy it got. Okay, so recycling, we have in Portland, we have garbage, compost, recycling, right? Garbage is every other week. Compost is every week, so is recycling. Unfortunately, we have some people who do compost and recycling and trash all in the same bin. And these are usually out-of-state people that don't know any better. And I'm giving them space and grace for their situation. I found a rib, and my baby loves ribs, and it's perfectly good rib. I mean, I know that there's some that can have all sorts of nasties and everything. This one looked like it had just been eaten. And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh my gosh, such a treat for her. And then I started thinking about how all of these different treats. So I'm sharing with you, I'm keeping this done. And I had to share that treat because this has just been a treat night for all intents and purposes. Blessings to you. And if you think you can help out in any way, shape, or form, feel free to comment and let me know. Reach out to me. Until next time.